Neutrino challenge, Kevbo picked, and Happy Lucky Yappy, which was Dano. Yeah.
Yep.
190 beats per minute. Mixolydian mode.
I don't remember who it was now. I think it might have been Oxford Valley earlier in the tournament. Played it just ignoring the speed up at the end. Like he modded it that way, and I guess had it memorized. And full combo through it at scrolling something like 790.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
That's extremely fast.
Yeah.
Much better than Skeeter's attempt to cross screen read on TriPerfect.
Yeah, like on the other machine.
I saw him glance at the start of the song, and I'm like, he's going to do it. He's going to try to do it.
Looking like 30 feet over there.
Yeah, and what he said was just the angle was so bad, and it was so far away, he went, oh, I can't really see anything that's going on.
I don't think that's going to work.
If he'd been on two-player, maybe? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe doable. Okay.
All right.
Dano's locked in his option.
Dan's locked in.
Kevbo and Dunk are pressing buttons on menus.
Kevin is trying to decide what he wants to do. I can't see which screen he's on. It looks like speed. He's trying to figure out what he can do.
Yeah, as we've mentioned many times during this commentary, the introduction of constant and real
huge
speed
game changer
have changed the game literally to make so many things that used to be hard not as hard.
Yeah, it's made a lot of stuff more reasonable in its difficulty. It's kind of taken a bit of the necessary skill in reading different speeds out, but not entirely.
I can see the logic and why they did it after, I think it was kind of a correction based on the number of songs that exist now. The
that have just wild changes.
Yeah, it's like they got to kind of even it all out a little bit.
About to begin.
All right.
Let's go. Right now. What a show.
Dan off to an early lead. Makes sense on his pick, but
He's fighting with Kevin.
yeah, just right even with Kevin. And
Yeah,
Duncan's
they're
only two
basically
behind.
equal. Everybody's super close.
200 combo.
Yeah, once you can execute the song, it just, I mean, obviously becomes about Marvelous Attack, but
It is.
it's not particularly hard to time.
Not in the first half. It's once we get out of this break, the runs get a little bit longer, a little bit denser.
Yeah.
This groove is all ready. 300 combo. This place is blowing up.
Dunk and Dan still basically tied
400 combo.
Dunk's first.
by 1, and Kevin's only down 10.
Oh, man.
You're gonna break the meter. Can't wait to see it.
Dan's in the lead. Dan's in the
Just
lead.
by a bit.
Gonna finish it out. Oh.
And he'll get the PFC. Taking it by 4.
Bling, bling.
Dan is so yappy right now.
That was
Oh my god, Dunk got 11 and 5.
Whoa.
That's a weird score.
Weird scores. Weird scores in the house.
God, can you imagine if he had just gotten 11 perfect
Yeah.
full combo?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been wild.
That guy has also improved an insane amount past few years.
Yeah, again, like, there was a couple players that I think really just broke into the scene at Upbeat.
Yeah.
And since then have gone, oh, okay, I guess I really am elites. And have just exploded.
For sure. Neutrino CSP. Definitely in the Kevbo wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember
Yeah.
when he was trying out that tech where he just turns around for the last run?
Yeah.
That didn't last long.
So 980 on Dano's screen.
That's pretty
And
solid.
I think it was like 960 or something.
960
on,
for Dunk and a 998 for Kevin. It looked
Yeah.
like 2 greats maybe.
Neutrino challenge. A neutrino is a massless subatomic particle.
Cool.
It's they suspect a certain kind of neutrino as being the implicated for dark matter. So that's one of the potential explanations for dark matter. As neutrinos lose their energy, they transition to different kinds of neutrinos. I'm just, you know, I don't know.
I mean, we got to fill the space with something.
Gotta fill it up somehow.
I've heard way worse and way stranger off-topic things on
Yeah.
sports broadcasts.
Neutrinos are constantly passing through all of us.
Second stage.
Much like many other things.
Yes.
Here it comes.
5G, for instance.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Gold combo, keeping it up on Dano and Kevbo's side.
Dan's got a pretty strong lead to start. That slowdown's just really easy to mess up. Basically tied with Kevin going into the speed change. Kevin's got a huge lead now, up
Big
14
lead from
over
Kevbo.
Dunk.
Dano and Dunk are fighting for second and third.
This is 100% awesome. 100 combo.
Dan just lost it there entirely. He recognized he just didn't have the movement available.
Here's this Scooby thing. Oh.
Stage clear.
Kevin,
The moves to score.
number 1 on the song pick that he chose.
That's usually how that works.
Yeah, kind of. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, typically.
There's a large neutrino detector in Japan known as the Super Kamiokande. Gigantic, deep water tank filled with
Thanks for
a
playing.
ton of
Have a good
sensors.
day.
All right, they're about to start their next game.
Yep, for their last song, Sekai no Hate.
Which language do you want to use? Enter your pin.
Having a little bit of an issue with the spreadsheet. Right after we were lauding the performance of the spreadsheet
Yeah.
being perfect, we had to make some last minute changes, and something is
Pick your track.
something's just not quite right, so I'm kind of manually checking it out right now.
Any song that you choose. Select your music. Nice one, man.
Max 300.
That is not actually a song they're gonna play. All right, let's take a look at this manually to see what's going on.
Renatalis is doing manual spreadsheeting on a whiteboard.
I love math.
chat asks, is the match based on a point system with cumulative score being the tiebreaker?
No. So each player gets 1 point for passing the song, 2 points for each player that they score higher than, and an additional bonus point for winning the song. In terms of tiebreakers, the first tiebreaker is how many songs did you get first place? The second tiebreaker is how many times did you get last place? And the final tiebreaker is between the two tied players, what did they get on their 2 songs that they picked? If they're
Very
still,
deterministic.
if they're still tied on that, they do a 1-song playoff, which I think we only had to do once this tournament.
First stage.
Nice.
As
Good
it stands
system.
going into this.
Let's get to the game.
So Dunk got second both times, which means he is at 6 points. Kevin and Dan tied at 7 points. So anyone can win this. Essentially, the winner of this song is who will definitely move on.
100 combo.
Sorry, it's whoever gets last on this song is who's probably not moving on to the bracket.
Damn.
This groove is almighty. 200 combo.
The first half of this song is really not that challenging for 17. And then once you come out of the slowdown, it's just got some incredibly exhausting and tactical patterns.
It can't get any better than this.
Going into the slowdown, Kevin about 10, 15 points back. Duncan and Dan essentially tied.
Yeah, I'm guessing Kevin hasn't played this
This crowd is
that
yours.
much.
Very possible.
Dunk's keeping it up.
Kevin is still close enough that if he locks in and either of the other two make a mistake, he can jump right back into it.
Ooh.
Did Dunk foot switch those?
Groovy.
Yeah, now it's a battle
Wow.
between Kevin and Dan for second. Dunk's way out ahead.
Wow.
Oh, I think Dan's not quite gonna get there.
Jeez. All right.
Dunk takes first.
Dunk.
Stage clear.
Chaos Dunk
Awesome. Just awesome.
in the house. Kevbo second with Dano taking third.
Give
Eliminated.
me one moment. All right, so we have our results. In first place in the pool is Duncan with a win and 2 second place finishes.
Duncan.
Second place in the pool is Kevbo with a win, a second, and a third. And then Dan, a win and 2 third place finishes, will not be moving on tomorrow.
Dan, I mean, just got to shout him out again. He's like hella good. Climbed up through the pools.
Yes.
Super sick.
And he wasn't that far off on Triumphant Song. 15 EX was the difference between him moving on and not.
So, I think that might
That-
actually conclude the night.
That wraps it up for us for tonight. As far as I'm aware.